All right, well, with shed season pretty much being wrapped up here in Iowa, I decided to do kind of a shed story on probably the deer that I've hunted the hardest, and it's a buck I call Mini Maybe. So this was the first set of sheds I found off of him when he was 2.5. Um, Pretty decent deer, mid 20s, something like that. But I knew with this big brow tine, he could really turn into something special. And then going into the next year, he blew up. He was all over the cameras as a 3-year-old. I found this side to him during late muzzleloader when I was still trying to kill him. And I found this one actually the following year. It had laid out there and got all chewed up, and it was a heartbreaker. I had 3 or 4 encounters with him with this rack, and at the time I knew that my chances of keeping the permission on the farm were going away every year. With their grandkids and stuff growing up and driving 4-wheelers, I knew it was just a matter of time before they weren't going to allow permission anymore. So I tried to hunt him as a 3-year-old, missed him with a muzzleloader twice, and had 2 encounters with him with a bow and couldn't get a shot off. But little did I know how big he was actually going to get. The following year, he was a 4.5-year-old. No pictures of him all summer long until July 1st. July 1st hit, boom, he showed back up and had absolutely exploded. I knew he was mid-70s, something like that. The other side is just as big, and I never saw him. I had pictures of him multiple times. I thought I was going to kill him early because I had cell cam videos of him leading up to opener here in Iowa, which is October 1st, during daylight, within the last 10 minutes of light. And I hunted this deer super hard this year and never laid an eye on him. And then 2 years ago, he almost completely vanished off the farm till the morning of bow opener. So 4 o'clock in the morning, October 1st, I get one trail cam picture of him. And he had blown into 190 plus inch deer. And I knew I was going to do whatever I could to try to get on him. So I had pictures of him on and off just a couple times this year. Never saw him. Ended up shooting a great buck January 7th. And at that point I knew January 1st that I was not going to be able to hunt the farm anymore. I assumed he had gotten killed because I hadn't had pictures of him in a month, and he had vanished. I no more than get home and my cell camera goes off. There he is. Nothing I can do. I'm all tagged out, and the landowner had basically said no more hunting. And that pretty much ends the story of Mini Maybe. I don't know where he is. I haven't heard of him getting killed. A deer like this, you would hear about, you would see pictures. So that's kind of the end for me on a deer like that. Hopefully you enjoyed all the sheds. I love having history like this. It doesn't happen that often, but when it does, it's something super special.